And we are going to stay on this story. I want to welcome Anna Jackson, an emergency coordinator for Project Hope, a humanitarian relief organization. Good to have you with us, Anna. So you are the emergency coordinator. I understand Project Hope is a group that works around about 25 countries in natural disasters. You've deployed your team in Florida. Just explain what your team has witnessed and what sort of areas you're working in.
Sure. Yeah. Thank you so much for having us. We really appreciate it. Myself and the rest of the team, we went to Orlando yesterday, stayed the night, weathered the storm there, and then first thing this morning started heading towards the coast. It has been pretty shocking to see, how much inundation there's been with flooding. We're seeing a lot of down trees, a lot of down power lines. And honestly, I think part of the hardest part has really been how many roads are closed because of flooding and being able to even access these impacted areas. We finally just got to Fort Myers and were able to make it to the first shelter where we're dropping off basic supplies.
And tell us a little bit more about that, Anna, because obviously there are state and federal authorities working in the region, as well as a lot of aid organizations. How do you all work together in terms of just getting access to people and what is most needed right now?
Yeah, those are all great questions. We have a lot of partners on the ground that we do collaboration with. We collaborate with other aid organizations, really try and each take, your own niche as far as the response effort and try not to duplicate things too much and communicate what the highest needs are. We do medical supplies, medical personnel, and that's kind of, for the most part what we stick to. But today what we did was we dropped off really basic supplies, which people need immediately. And that can be diapers, hygiene products, feminine hygiene products, over-the-counter medication, things that people will need now. And as time moves on, as the days come, as we're able to access more areas, we'll learn, what else is needed and how much more we can assist with medical supplies and personnel.
And Anna, this was one of the most powerful storms ever to hit Florida. The US president fears that this could become the deadliest storm ever to hit the state. So far, we know that about 15 people are dead, but there are huge concerns about rotting food and animals and sewage problems. What is going to be needed in the coming days to address those issues for people stuck in their homes?
Oh, I think that's the big question right now. I think it's so close to the beginning. We were just able to get in that's kind of in the phase that, all of us aid organizations are in, is what can we do now? I think resources over time are going to be spread thin because of the amount of need. And so it's kind of an all hands on deck, boots on the ground situation. And we're just grabbing at as many pieces of information we can to help with whatever people need. But I think we'll learn a lot more as time moves on.
And just quickly, this hurricane was downgraded to a tropical storm. It's now back to hurricane strength as it prepares to make landfall again tomorrow in the Carolinas. Do you also have a team there? What's the plan if it makes landfall there and it obviously increases in strength?
That's a great question. We have a team that's in our headquarters at DC that's working on kind of the big picture stuff. We're here. We have hardly had service all day. There's not a lot of power. I don't have a lot of information, unfortunately, on the situation, and we're kind of focusing here in Florida. But we have, a really wonderful team that again is looking at the big picture and planning on how we can have the biggest impact, in the entire region that's affected by this hurricane.
Anna Jackson, it sounds like you and your colleagues at Project Hope are working hard to respond to this massive storm. Thanks so much for taking the time to join us.
Thank you so much for having me. We really appreciate it.